Hello, and welcome back to Dragalia. We have our people here today, and I don't remember what session number this is, but everybody say hi to our audience.
Hi to our
Audience.
audience.
You want a pocket watch?
Yeah.
Ocean,
You
do
said
you,
a sundial,
Exactly.
Ocean, do you have
which
a
is it?
track of how many DM inspirations you have received?
Let me check my notes. What do you ask?
No, but I'll tell you when they run out.
I've done 2. I remember that. Because
Alright,
one was well crafted, and the other was we did a thing, and then 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 yeah. Oh, does that actually count as the summary? Okay.
okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Besides Ocean, does anyone else want to recount the summary for a DM inspiration?
I can try.
Alright, go ahead, stage is yours.
Okay, so we show up in their town, and it's his town, and there's this girl dragon thing that's on the fucking top of his tower, his tilted tower, and he says, "I'm gonna go up there and suplex it." And we sit there and we drink tea, and that's kind of like all I remember happening.
Essentially.
We then just got settled in, and that was that. Most of the time was just sitting there being like poking fun at Min being like, "Hey, your boyfriend's dealing with another woman. Ooh, love triangle. Ooh." And then I think me and Min actually went to like market. We went to get like honey or jam. It was some sort of thing because she stole
We got
baker to
fruit.
give to me from the what's it called, baker, the chef of
The
the
chef.
castle, and we had to replace it before they got too mad. Um, fucking, I don't know what the others did though. I'm not gonna lie.
Rats.
Oh yeah, he went in the sewers. That's right. He went to find the other Rattlin of
But
the
yes.
castle and shit and amass an army. Um, I don't remember what Anakris did. All I remember is that he suplexed the girl and then talked to some person about, she could be a valuable asset. And he just went, me, because he already has Min as his new side chick. He doesn't need a second. Um, and he was like, "Hey, don't you have 5 seconds to get off my lawn before I shoot you and you die? That's what bullets do." But it wasn't bullets; it was his hands, and he was gonna kill her. And then she ran away because she wanted his kingdom. It's mine, and something about like the summit and the vote and blah 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 blah. And maybe we could work together. She may be valuable, but we kind of said fuck off to that entire plot and just focused on the jam and the tea. um, so I don't know. What else am I missing? What did Trip do? What did Trip
Rats.
do? Was it just the rats? It was just the rats.
Mhm.
What else did Anakris do? I don't think much. I think it was just his servants being like, "We have so much information for you to catch up on," and it was like, "Okay, guys, it's gonna take a while. You could get settled in to the
Trip
to the
got
guest
rations
room
for a
with
couple of
implements."
days. Kami decided to go around and look at the townspeople and
You mean
kingdom.
Hua?
I thought
No.
Hua wanted a map of the
Oh yeah, you
the
did.
castle.
Essentially, yes. I did say Kami, my bad. Hua went around the castle. Min ate some food from the jam, and so Miguel and Min went over to get it, went to a garden, came back to it. Inakris caught up with his staff along with, discussed with his people, learned some information that potentially there's a new Red Dragon leadership amassing people, and you guys are eating at a big table. And that's what we will come to. It is a fine feast. Foods of all sorts of delicacies are scattered across the table, from roasted animals to cakes to pastries to soups that are rich and hearty, and just vegetables that are stir fried and such. Anything that you would like, it is probably there. A long table filled with mainly use five? That's five. I counted five. Five people. But of course, the staff are waiting, or rather, not waiting, they're serving you. There's a bunch of chairs lined up between you guys, but no one is filling them except you guys. And so you're free to discuss anything as you're eating. As you're eating Innocuous, however, Sterling provided you some documents to look over that required your permission to see anything like renewing people's licenses for businesses or purchasing new houses and for the permits for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's mainly zeroed in on those because he at least gets a grasp on those.
So, as you dine and you feast into your food, would you like to do anything?
Just gonna start to reach in. Oh, wait, was
What are you
that?
doing, Trip?
Sorry, fuck. Was that just for Anarchus?
So Naka's are you gonna try to fucking steal his housing planning document?
No. I'm just gonna reach into his trench coat, pause for a second, and say, and look up at the table and say, "Y'all mind if I pulls out 2 of his rats, let him eat and stuff."
Are there 3?
He only has 2 hands
Where's the 3rd rat?
in his pocket.
I-
Oh yeah, probably on his shoulder. Now that I think about it.
Okay.
Naka's just kind of shrugs.
Keep them over there.
Looks to the rest. That's all right.
As you pull
Keep his
out the
pretzel.
rats, Maid Ivy looks at the corner of her eye and looks very disturbed as the rats crawl to a plate and start eating some fruits like grapes and strawberries. And she tries to maintain her composure.
Fucking Naka's like puts a hand up, like waving. I made sure the rats were washed and cleaned and disinfected before they were let into the dining room. It's all
They are
right.
very clean rats.
She let out a very noticeable sigh. Well, as long as we're safe. She pats with a
They
napkin
probably
the sweat.
no diseases.
Huh?
Huh?
What did you say, Trip?
They probably have no diseases.
Probably.
Hopefully. Continue eating, dears.
Mm-hmm.
I know, only eat from my plate. All right, don't be greedy.
Mikoslav eventually joins you after he settles all of your belongings into your respective rooms. It's like, oh, great food. Do you have like turkeys? I kind of only eat turkey.
And Naka's points with like the end of his fucking fork to the right, towards one of the fucking one of the roasts.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you, sir. I'll resume eating. And he picks up a plate.
Just gives a thumbs up. Fucking stone face as he's reading. He doesn't even look up from a document as he gives a thumbs up.
He sits at the far end of the table, starts grabbing like a couple turkey legs, some jam on the side, some crackers, assorted cheeses, and just starts, as politely as he can, starts eating it as quickly as possible.
Does he look like he's stressed eating? Is he gonna fucking... Holy shit,
It's more
poor guy.
like it's more like he has to eat quickly so he can resume his his guarding position. Like to guard.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Anything else? Okay.
I think Anakris is trying to think of what exactly to discuss for like the plans going forward because we don't have the information yet to form solid plans. So it's like, can we really say something? Mm-hmm.
You're welcome to roleplay anything. I'm not stopping you.
Yeah.
I got very important information. Not information. I got a very important update that I'd like to share with y'all before it comes up naturally. If you guys happen to see a colossal increase in the amount of rats, don't worry about it. They're here on my orders. They're gonna help us out. Don't worry.
Where'd you get the rats?
an alleyway.
I got him from an alleyway for $50.
For a second, I
Not
thought you said
even.
L.A.
I got him from LA.
All right.
The piranhas are in New York. The rats
Well.
are in L.A.
If you got that many rats, it's probably going to be a while until you can get a hold of all of them, but I would hope that you would start the process of getting them up to date on some immunizations, getting them washed, getting them cleaned, getting them disinfected, like your main three here. That sound fair?
Yes.
Because I'm thinking long term. If you can start cracking on that, I can cut a majority of like waterborne illness possibility. It's already relatively low, but I wanted an absolute none in my city, you know? If I could start on that angle, that takes a big weight off of health and sanitation resources. You feel me?
Sir, how do we immunize every single rat in the city?
Food pellets.
Car wash.
Oh my god.
A,
Give me
a
a rat.
car
Rat
wash?
What's a car? What is that?
It's a machinery from a foreign land that
Oh
hasn't
my
made its way
God.
over yet. You know, shipping imports and problems and whatnot just can't get them over here.
See, it's
Especially
canon
with
now that-
rocky terrain. Not great on rocky
It's
terrain.
canon now that car washes are canon, but
Canon
cars
now,
are
I
not.
guess.
And for
Understood.
some reason, we have car
But
washes
yes,
here, but no car.
the way to get
Yeah,
them
cars are
immunized
legit.
is like you would with any animal. You get them to eat it, not sit still for a needle. So, you know, they're not going to do that.
In that case, Mr. Tripp, you can talk to our government pharmacist to discuss how to disperse these pellets to your rats.
Oh my god, Big Pharma.
They're responsible for leading future innovations in our medicine. We want to ensure all of our people are in good shape and healthy.
Mhm.
Very good.
Ah, yes.
Like,
One more thing, sir.
mhm.
We did try to see if there has been any noticed mishaps in territories outside of any Shamlos. And there appears to be one dragon who has been making the rounds of rumors lately. When you are done eating, we can discuss that along with other news we have collected over the past few months.
All right. He just kind of like he'll set his documents aside and focus on finishing his plate.
Would you like any dessert, Min?
I thumbs up. Sorry, my brain lagged.
It's the fucking.
None of us besides Ocean has energy right now. Got it.
I've got this. Don't worry, I'll carry.
It's gonna be Ocean and the rats.
Ocean and the rats.
Ocean
Rat-
in the rat, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Sterling pours a tea
Why
for
the
both
shimmy?
Miguel and Hua. Souls and his strips and his rats eat. Min consumes the plate, and Anacris does
Yeah.
paper at the table.
It's the goddamn TikTok trend where you see them making the food and then like taking the bites out of the sandwich and then the paper plate underneath the
The
bit.
funk edits.
Okay.
Time passes, the
What?
table is cleaned off, and if you wish, you may go to an office meeting room, or you can discuss here on the big table.
What's being discussed?
New information that came up from my resources. It's like, hey, just because I distaste our ways, you know, doesn't mean it's not useful to have eyes and ears everywhere. You know? It'd be dumb to be blind in these ages. I say we head to a probably a more secure room. I'm not saying that the dining hall here isn't secure, but you can let housing development documents sit out on an open table. Who's really gonna care other than like tiny bits of sensitive information? But if we're talking about security and risks and schemes and espionage, I'd rather go to like the war room.
Understood.
Thanks.
Sterling escorts everyone outside of the dining room. You go through hallways and such until you see a large door, ordained in dragons and such. Or rather, not necessarily dragons, but more symbolic imagery of dragons. Fire coming out of reptilic figures, though they don't have any wings. Mikoslav comes in front of you and is like, I'll make sure to guard the door so no one comes in, sir.
Just like a two-finger salute. Thanks, Biguslav.
No problem. And Sterling, Mikoslav opens the door. It's a relatively small room. There's a window there in the background. Bookcases filled with bookcases filled with books. My words. Mostly with records of any information that's been happening over the past years in this kingdom, and along with, again, permits and licenses. And there is a table with a small, I don't want to say globe, but like, it's meant to be like a mini version of your kingdom in case of any attacks were to happen. So you have many figures of everything. That's on the center of the
A
table.
diorama.
Yeah, a diorama, essentially. Circle table, multiple chairs, and as everyone gets in, they both close the door, and you have the room to yourself.
I think he'll just take his seat at the head of the table. Not necessarily kick his feet up on the corner, but like it's the lean back with the arms folded. All right. What do you got?
Sterling is in the room with you, just to make you remember. I will go from the very top then. After you left, sir, not much things had happened. Everything was going smoothly until after the threat on the Queen was spread. Some people believed it was rumors, others believed it as true, and it wasn't only until weeks later that we confirmed it. But during those few weeks of rumoring, there was another rumor going around from our sources saying a red dragon was trying to take the leadership of your father's land. Does he know that you're the dad, the son, the dad? Does he know?
Does he know? How would I describe it? Oh, fucking. How do I? It's like I want to elaborate on things, but I also don't want to.
In that case, we'll just assume he doesn't know.
Well, they would already know. Yeah, he would know. Let's make it yes or no. He would know.
Okay. So, your father's territory has been left unclaimed. However, there has been claims made by this red dragon. Fairly mid-range, almost ancient dragon, but an adult dragon. He has seemed to imprison a fellow humanoid person, race unknown, but through this prisoner's information, he's been able to rouse followings of red dragons, taking a partial claim on Inakshal's territory, and also providing a bit of terror to the remaining Shamalos in the red dragon territory. Now, there have been some agreements made between some of the Shamalos in preparation for any attacks. We, of course, haven't made any documents regarding that since you weren't here, but I do wish you would ally yourselves with them in a partial agreement in case that comes to us. Plenty of them, though rather small, have resources. We could use that in case of, I don't wish for it to happen, but in case of the inevitable. As for information regarding her, we just know that they have been in the talks. Some scouts had seen them talking together, but that is about it. We don't know if she's an ally, we don't know if she's an enemy, but she does speak the truth, in the sense that there is a dragon, a red dragon, trying to essentially make his own army, his own kingdom.
So what you're saying is we got 3 factions on the field, technically, that aren't us. You have Valaksha, who's fucking around doing her own thing, kind of just trying to save her own hide one way or another. Okay. You have the group of, what would it be called? The Mortal Revolution, that struck themselves a honeypot deal and moved into control partially over the kingdom. And then you have this red dragon on the corner that we don't know the name of, we don't know his motives, but we know that he's not a fan of the humanoids, of the mortals stepping in and trying to take power from the dragons. And so he's like a splinter cell over on that side over there. And what you were suggesting is that we ally ourselves with at least one, if not two, of the people that would most likely want me dead in a heartbeat, just to take care of the Mortal Revolution.
We don't have to necessarily ally with the Red Dragon or Valaksha, but I at least believe it would be best to ally with the other Shamlos. Of course, talking to the Red Dragons about it might be a bit of an issue, but I believe a person of your stature may be able to convince them. If not, he points to the rest of you. You might be able to.
Yeah. Red Dragon and talk usually doesn't go in the same sentence because, you know, pride, settle it on the battlefield, all that old school jargon. I mean, I'll still try it. It probably won't go very far, but there's the hoping, I guess.
That's why I think you have a better chance than me. Because you know me, I'm basically all talk.
Yeah. But if we're trying to bank on talk, you see him like the gears in his brain are physically grinding against each other. If we're trying to win somebody over that's as stubborn as a red dragon, but also as dumb as a red dragon, I hate to admit it, but you might be right about Valaksha a little bit. Because she has, though she doesn't work on me, she has talked stronger and subsequently dumber and more prideful of my kin into very stupid decisions before. So, okay, it might be useful. Fine, I'll concede it.
Very well, sir. Would you like to try to arrange a meeting with her, or let her come of her own volition?
Well, I don't think she's gonna come back, considering I threatened to take her head with my bare hands if she did. So I'll just track her to whatever, like, temp layer she's hunkered down in and go talk to her myself.
She could be homeless for all we know.
Yeah. I mean, I thought she had a more
feel good
official layer
really
back in Red
homeless?
Dragon territory, but if she's desperate enough to come here, I'm worried that someone threw her out.
Also,
She
did
she had like
really
a
want
small
to kill you?
following. Hmm?
Did she really want to kill you?
He just shrugs. I don't know. The last we talked was many years ago when I initially broke off from my father's kingdom. We had a whole argument. We had a whole fight. You see the scar on her neck. Yeah, it's all. This led to that. We parted ways. No talk
Okay.
since. I assumed she was dead. Fairly honest,
but
I was in
why?
complete assumption that she was dead.
Okay, but why was she fighting you? Was she trying to keep you to stay or something?
Mm, she kind of wanted to
There's
do a sort of
hesitation in
like,
your voice.
I don't know how else to describe it other than a partner rulership. The vacuum for the throne was just opening up because my father had just been abdicated, you know? Some say he ran, some say he was booted off the throne. I say he ran, but it's the same difference. All of a sudden, there's a gap. She's trying to sweet talk me into taking the throne. I don't fucking want it. She doesn't have technically blood ties to it, so she can't take it without, great backlash or anything like that. Butt heads, we break off, go different ways. I wind up here. She goes, where the fuck else ever, you know?
Yes, but you say you had this grand fight.
Yeah.
I'd like to know
So
you can do
why was
insight
she
at any
fighting?
time.
Yeah, I'm totally going to do an insight on this.
Okay.
Because I'm about to hit you. I also just realized basically the north of this group.
Oh,
For you
You've become what you
Stafers enjoyers.
sought to destroy. Do I roll a deception against it, I guess? Yeah, this is gonna be fun for you. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your
Shimmy,
insight.
shimmy, shimmy.
How about a 16 plus 6?
Versus a 7. So yeah. It's like you can tell very much by what he is like parsing his lips and biting the tongue, refusing to say, but there is the implication in his voice that it was less of a one-sided, well, take the throne. No. And more of a, you could take the throne and get yourself in the throw of all this bullshit, or we can both just get the fuck out of this shithole. Like it is a friend talking to a friend, trying to tell one to walk away.
So she felt a duty to serve and to continue, and you decided to break off. After your father was accused or seen as running away, you seem to have turned tail and done the same. What I'm getting at is I will not mince words. I think she wanted or needed you and felt like you betrayed her.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Mocha, it is true. If your passive insight's higher than his deception, it still counts for me. So, go ahead.
Yeah, because you could just be like, oh my god, bro.
She's like, she's
Hmm.
listening. She's
I didn't.
doing the cat behavior of I'm sitting there listening without saying.
It's
So you're
there's a
both
little
cats,
bit of
got
the
it.
fucking just a hint of gritted teeth, a grind of the jaw almost. It's it's less of
So she comes back and huffs and puffs on the top of your tower, trying to provoke you. For you to do something. She didn't attack, did she? No much how much I am going to kill you, she spat. She never made the first move. And you said how many years? 4 years? Did she ever make any moves there? No, it doesn't seem like that. Did she make the first move to begin with when you had your first fight? Or was she trying to get you to stay?
just definitely the fucking a slightly unnerved squint at the latter half.
Unnerved as in you're annoyed with me? Or
Sterling
is it
in
you're
the
annoyed at me
background.
or you hate? Is it that you're annoyed at me, or is that Anakris hates that he finds it at least a percentile plausible?
In the
I think more
background.
the latter. It's the okay. It's the little bit conceding. it's a little bit of okay, maybe,
So
but you got it fucking wrong.
potentially I do not have it all right, but I also know nothing of this person. So the fact I'm getting at least a good amount of speculation that is at least hitting something within the truth that you are not wishing to tell us makes
Listen. Long and short of it, we both grew up as close friends, and we watched what happened in not just my father's kingdom, but also the entire Red Dragon territory. Oh, there was always big egos, butting heads, collateral damage. One guy gets killed, another takes place, repeat cycle, washes over and over and over again. It's no way to hold power, it's no way to gain power, and it's no way to live. We swore that we were going to at least stick together. I
And then you
thought
left
that
her.
after everything we'd seen, that she would want to turn tail and get the fuck out of there like I did. She got power hungry. I wasn't going to stick around for that, but she wanted me to stay. And so fight ensues as I try to leave.
So you left her.
Yeah?
So you broke
listen,
your promise.
I can't.
And what are you doing here? No offense, but it seems different kingdom, same politics. You're doing the same thing, just in a different place.
I will disagree and say Innocuous is not as power hungry as either Veloxer or his father. While I understand your concern, I do think he made the right choice in leaving. There is
What
no
I'm
point.
saying, though, if I may, is that perhaps she was not power hungry as you assume her to be, but perhaps she saw it and wanted to try and fix it.
At that point, it's just a fucking slam fist on the table. There is no fixing that kingdom. It is built on lies and deceit and gallons upon gallons of bloodshed. It only leads to destruction. There is no salvaging that. It only ends in death. The king before my father, and the king before him, and the king before him, and him before. Dead. Would have been my father too, if he didn't turn tail and run somewhere. I have no idea where he is. I am not going to jump onto a sinking ship. I'm not going to put my head in the guillotine. What I want is peace. And I want it done without bloodshed.
I believe we have lost the point of this conversation. Stares pointedly at both of them.
Miguel has a small smile on his face.
Knockers fully fucking folds his arms and is fuming.
Is there steam
Okay.
coming out of him?
Steam coming
Yeah.
out of his nostrils.
Perhaps this then,
Regardless.
I will
of
find
you-
her.
Yeah, fine.
You will find Veloxer.
He will stand up and like the tail coats of his coat, he'll fly them out, straighten himself. Shouldn't be a matter of issue. You can stay here. I'll go meet with her.
Well, sir, if only if that is fine with you. If not, I can send scouts to find her location.
I will be faster. He'll take out a nail file and quickly do a little bit of nails as he's talking. It shouldn't be too long to find her. but I don't know when I'll be back. If it's as you suspect that she won't be too far, then hopefully I should be here. What time is it now, V?
It's about like 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Well, I guess better going sooner than later. No matter. Don't want anyone seeing me during the day. So I'll find a place for the night. I'm sure she has somewhere. Maybe she won't mind a guest. It's only been 4 years. And he'll walk out.
As you walk out, you see Mikoslav sort of like having his ear against the door and things quickly go back to positions. Like, sir, I wasn't listening, sir, I was protecting sir.
He's gonna pat their head and then keep walking. Like the fucking
About
Grinch.
10 seconds later is when Innocuous would have reached the door, and he slams it hard enough to crack its wood grain.
Behind you, Miguel, you see Mikoslav is shaking in his boots. As you go off, Min and Akris, Trip, and while you're still in the room, while you were talking, Trip was training his rats. Make a nature check, Trip.
It's a 13.
They now know how to play dead.
Okay. So, could we have it that that's not what I was intending for them to learn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, like, mid-conversation, you're gonna hear Trip yell, "Oh, fuck!" and, then,
Why?
and then, like, my bad. Never mind. Sorry about that. Continue.
I believe it might be best to take a break from the conversation. If you would like to talk about something else, sir, we can.
Yeah, I think he's just like slowly sat himself back down in his chair. Well, what else is there to talk about?
I'm a bit concerned about the red dragon raising and following, so to speak. There have been rumors or sightings saying that they have a slave, and that slave is giving them information. But as to what information and how important the slave is, we can't really say. But they have been to Ashamlos once to supposedly meet with the red dragon guarding it there. If you want, we could escort you over there on a business trip to potentially get some more intel.
Find the slave?
Potentially. We don't necessarily need to find and, rescue the slave. However, if that slave is giving important information to a dragon that's amassing red dragons as his followers, there's more to his tool belt, I believe.
Any location on the map where they might be?
He takes
Specific
out
travel times?
He takes out a slab from the table, and it is a sort of a global map of the whole continent. And for reference, where's the map? Hold on. Let me put up the map.
Oh man, oh geez, oh fuck, we got bonked.
So, let me share my screen right quick so you guys can see. So in the map, is there an option to do like a marker or like a lighter? Like a pointer lighter in OBS?
We can see your mouse.
Okay. Well, I don't know if the recording won't be able to see it, but point is
Music.
tense music, yes. I realized I didn't send the music to you guys. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How do I zoom? Okay, point is, he is the Shamlos that's been visited is a bit further away near the ocean. No, yeah, the sort of this area over here. But the person that's rousing up the dragons, they're near the volcanoes in the more mountainous area. Like you said, you are over here. So this will probably be technically, if you were to go to the enemy, it would probably take 4 days, and it also will take 4 days over here. 3 days, though, if you go in the less mountainous path and just go alongside the jungle area over here.
Mm.
So, as I said, I think it would be best to take a break for 1 or 2 days. It's been a while since you have relaxed in your own bed. We can at least find more information that we can be more concrete on, and at least it gives some time for Mr. Miguel to find his own information. As for you, Min, I would like
She's
you.
like digging in her backpack.
I would like to employ your services and act as a scout.
She squints at him.
We can. What's the word I'm looking for? Reward you for your services.
You're being uncharacteristically civil right now.
Would you rather me put you in jail?
What do you want?
I need you, if that's all right with you, Inocris, to scout on the red dragon, the one who's in the mountain area. See how the other red dragons are responding to him. See how exactly he's pulling them over to his side. If not, you may go to the other Shamlos and see how they're responding to the news of this enemy red dragon.
All right.
I mean, I'm not the best yapper, but most people don't care, so sure, I can do that.
I can buy you another sheep.
2 and a supplement. And it's a deal.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say 2.5.
I
What?
thought you said 2 in a subwoofer.
Subwoofer.
Listen,
I
nothing
forgot.
against you, man, but you would ask for 2.5 sheep.
I would not ask for 2.5.
I would ensure you there would be no halves, lest they be cooked. But you will get 2
Two
It's
sheep
just a
and your
half of
supplement.
sheep on fire.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's a weird middle ground because if it's not her sheep, food is food.
Deal.
Thank you. And he pours more tea for Hua. Would you like more sugar?
Just a little, just a little.
He takes like a teaspoon and puts it into your tea.
Thank you.
Now, unless you need more of my services, sir, I will take your leave. So any further discussion you may take.
You should be good for now.
Alright. And he leaves the room and closes the door softly. You hear him out the window. Oh, we'll call the local wood worker, sir. And he goes off. Upon seeing the crack on the door.
Yeah. Take
Well,
definitely
that
a
was
path.
eventful.
It's that tired exhale, the slouch down in the chair, the one arm rested on the armrest while he just puts his hand in his head.
One rat comes up to you, Anakris, and gives you a sunflower seed.
Aww.
Thanks, little dude. I have no idea what you said.
He like sort of try to shoves the sunflower seed in your hand, and then he skirts off to Trip.
Okay. All right. Wait, Trip.
Yeah.
Why exactly you got the extra rats again? Is it for the spying, the ratting for rats?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just trying to make sure I got my eye on everything that's happening under my roof. Okay. Is there any other? I guess it would be revelations or talking points that the rest of the gang here would like to bring to the table. If not, I say we call it a wrap for the night.
Nothing. We can call it a wrap.
I ain't got
Looks
nothing.
over to Min. Nothing.
I'll hold my tongue.
Squint. All right then.
She does the smug cat face. The :3.
:3.
Right. Well, you guys are free to, I guess, roam the tent, even though it's. God, hold on. He checks his fucking. Hey, Trip, can you check
Your sundial. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Which one? They all are showing different times
Oh.
as he opens his coat.
He's gonna fucking absent-mindedly just look to a clock that's on the wall and just be like, the third one from the left. Yeah, the bronze one right there. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna
fucking-
hand it to you.
Yeah. Well, it's what, like 8:45. I mean, you could go wander the town. The only things that'll probably be open are like the tavern, maybe an inn if you don't want to stay at the castle, which I don't get that, but I'm not gonna put y'all on a leash.
Your belongings are in the castle, so they have been stuck in each room. So, and don't worry, while
Wait a
you're-
minute.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Fucking.
I just clicked. Sorry, you can continue. I'll do it when you finish your sentence.
All right. Yeah.
I was just.
You could go to the tavern, and that's about it. See if there's any night venue stuff open. Probably not a whole lot. You're free to wander castle grounds. Just don't go poking your nose where it shouldn't be, We already got enough suspicion floating in the air. Like, he bitterly takes a sip of a wine goblet. But aside from that, cut you loose for the evening. We'll
Okay.
convene in the morning, I guess.
Okay.
Min goes to the half-broken door, rips it open, cracking it more.
Mikoslav.
Yes. What did you?
Alright.
She like puts a finger on his mouth, and she's gonna lower her voice. Stares at the other. She's gonna lower her voice.
Don't question this right now, because it's gonna sound weird. But I need either I need to see Miguel's stuff, because I need a scale or a piece of hair. Can you help me with that?
You need whose hair?
Miguel.
You need Miguel's hair? Why do you
Yes,
need his
because
hair?
this will take too long for me to catch up with him, and I feel like he's going to be gone soon, and I don't feel like dealing with that.
Okay, just don't kill me. I'm sorry.
What? Why would I do that?
You ripped up a door.
Min, don't traumatize my soldier, please. He's pretty new. Don't break him yet.
Sorry.
And like pats him on the head.
Okay. We'll try to find out through his
either.
belongings.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
You can. Okay, hold on. Let me think. I do kind of sleep in a bunch of different spots when I visit.
all the
Just
rooms have been
find the head
selected.
maid. Find the head maid, and she can probably direct you to the nearest spot that I would be or could be in, and we will meet there. Cool?
Is it the one near the chimney?
No, I only do that when I'm in big mode, and I don't feel like shifting right now.
Is it in front of the pen of the chickens?
No. I
Is it in the
find
library?
that's one of my places, but I
Is it in the
don't know
cupboards
if
of
I
the
should.
kitchen?
No, that's too small, and also I get hit by the broom when I do that.
She told me a lot of places. I just pick a random one. You just
Okay.
I just put them secured in a chest somewhere in some room. I'm
Actually,
sorry.
do the library. I realize I might need something there.
Maybe it was the library? The chest looked weird.
Do the library.
Okay. He walks like a stick, just sort of like wobbling back and forth as he you go
Min
to
lets go of the
library.
door.
Sorry, I broke it. See you later, Rena. Bye, wow. Bye, Trip.
She goes
Later.
Off into the castle.
You now, Innocuous, you see a broken door, wood chips splattered everywhere, and it's now, because it was ripped off, there's a definitely bigger crack in the middle of the door.
Just kind of stares at it. Blink. At least the wood carver's well paid. Drink.
Does this happen often?
Not super often, but occasionally. Usually it's her just breaking the door. You know, she doesn't realize it's closed. She walks into it, knocks it off its hinges.
She not like
Doesn't like
understand
that
the
it's
concept of
doesn't
doors.
like that it's locked. Tries to kick it open like one of those books. Instead, just splinters the door frame. Cat behavior, but if the cat could also weigh as much as a rhinoceros, or sometimes is just the size of a rhinoceros.
Interesting.
Yeah. Usually it's the stonemason, though. Because there's that one spot on the roof tower, you probably saw it. The one where she likes to sunbathe? Yeah. Keeps knocking off the roof shingles. Stonemason has to come out and fix it.
Maid Ivy comes through the doorway and is like, "Oh, Min." She asks question mark.
Yes.
Oh, all right. She lifts the door frame. It's like, "Well, I'll clean up the area. Try to get some rest, sir." And she goes back.
Alright. Well, just kind of fucking clapping the hands as he pushes the chair back from out underneath him. I am going to turn in for the night. If you need anything, get to me before I make it to my bed chamber. Or else I'm just gonna hit the hay.
All right, have a good rest.
And he'll make his way out.
Trip, what do you two do?
I'm gonna go check on my baby.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the same alleyway that I found the other rats at, and then try and reconvene with them.
Okay. Then we'll make a counterclockwise rotation of who we will check on. First things first, Miguel. As you left the castle grounds, you enter back into the forest area nearby the kingdom. And looking to the distance, nothing unordinary spots your eye. You do see roads leading into the forest, potentially going to other Shamos towns or heading into the Black and Green Dragon territory, but otherwise, you technically don't know where she could be. You
Hourglasses. Yep. Hourglasses.
Man.
You.
I can still make a check if you want, but
No, it's
hourglasses,
okay.
I can see into the future.
It's
and
okay.
The past.
You
It's
gave
okay.
him a fucking
busted.
magic item
So-
without restrictions.
No, it's
And
not
I'm
even-
surprised he's exploiting
It's
it.
just a fucking time sorcerer spell shit. It's just a
Court.
spell.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's the hourglasses. No. And one eye you see into the future, the other time to the past. For each like round, you can increase or decrease the speed up to seeing 1 century per round. Just think about that. You literally
Damn.
Doctor Strange that shit.
So you plan to use it now?
I mean, yeah, at least to get an idea of where I'm going. I recognized where they flew off in the direction, right?
Mhm.
And how they were leaving the kingdom. But still, it's kind of like you go back and rewatch it to be like, maybe I missed something. Maybe she was
So
crying as she was leaving. Who knows?
you use your time spell, and Does this
Such a heavy
apply-
sigh.
does this apply to a person you've seen in the past, or does it apply in the environment?
What do you mean?
Like, because the day and night cycle won't change, but can you give me the spell again? Because I just want to see what part of it you will see. I need to discern that.
So it's a
Sorry.
long
Bless you.
read.
I don't know
Yeah,
if that was
good
a sneeze
question.
or not.
Here's the blurb, right? This is just the big fucking.
I need to see
Damn.
blurb. Let's see. Okay.
There's more.
It says insight. So, well, it has an area of effect.
Yeah, I can just
And
look at an
knuckles?
area and see the surrounding things of it. So like
Okay.
I can just look at the clock tower or whatever she was around. Just
Okay.
look there, wind it back until she's there, and then wind it forward. Because I can then shift to her.
So, okay. Because she's not there, this will technically apply with the area of effect type of thing. And
yeah,
also,
because I just wind it back until she's
yeah.
on the clock tower.
So make that wisdom saving throw. Not saving throw. Make that wisdom throw.
Wisdom throw.
Yeah, it says this requires a wisdom saving throw of DC 15. So, do that.
Okay. Fantastic. That's a 15 plus 3.
Jesus. Okay. So, time rewinds around you. Not so much the day and night cycle, but the trees blowing in the distance and people going in and out of the kingdom. Mostly traders and the like. Eventually, you do go in time to see a dragon, or maybe a dragon, is some creature rustling in the distance what appears to be near the garden walls. 1 second. We will
Also, I've never had to make that DC before, so I don't.
we'll apply
don't know
it's
what's
it's
going
for
on.
the area of effect because last time when you used it on an object that you see, like ramming her, like making her fall over and over again, or making the note reform itself.
Making her fall over and over again was a different fucking spell entirely. That was time loop.
Either way, because this is something you can't see and this is just applying to the area, we're gonna do the saving throw. Anyway. So
Okay.
again, this area of notice, it's near the garden walls earlier. And if you remember, this is where you were earlier with Min when you were gathering the fruits for the jam. You want to walk there?
I mean, I guess if that's all I know.
As you head towards it, it does appear to be a sort of ghost image of Valaksha, sort of hiding within the trees and such. She seemed to have been stalking you? Observing you, rather, as you two were gathering your fruits.
Ah, so I was right.
Prior to that, she then stays there for a bit and then goes back to the kingdom to the time you first saw her.
What?
She leaves the area, flies back to the kingdom to where you first saw her, because you're going backwards in time.
Well, now I can wind it forwards and follow her.
Okay, you wind it forward, you reach the area of the garden. Afterwards, she sort of flies off into, actually, she doesn't fly. She can't fly. She flies for a little bit above the trees. You see her sort of gliding a bit. Maybe you walk for a mile or two, until eventually she actually ducks into the trees. You notice her going into a sort of small hole in the ground, a bit unnoticeable, in between rocks and such. And you do see, outside of the vision, there are it's a carved entrance hole, essentially, and you do see tracks of a dragon going into it.
Man, she's so homeless she had to burrow. What the fuck?
Oh man.
You are a bitch.
Who? Her or
You.
me? Man, so she did get deposed. That's fucking okay. So she is desperate.
So you did just straight up abandon her. Fuck you. Okay, I'm going after her.
So, you want to go into the hole.
Yep.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
First I'll go you into the hole and let it
That's
echo.
the most intimidating bullshit. No, you can't just show up to her cave in
It's
the middle
not-
of the
it's
night
not-
that she
it's
burrowed, homeless, and go, you.
No, it's not. It's just it's an endearing yoo-hoo, not a yoo-hoo.
It's
It's
still
a
terrifying as shit.
Well, it's better to announce myself than to fucking walk in and be like, "Hey, I'm here now."
Not
So
even just a,
you're ending the
hello?
spell, correct?
I'll keep it for now, right?
Okay.
Just in case. Who knows? Maybe she has a back door and I have to follow her. Because then it'll be like, ah, yes, I disappear. No, you don't really.
Okay.
Okay, a dexterity check of some kind. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. What is that? A 12.
You can kind of fit through the hole, but only up to your torso.
Hold on, what? Can I just use prestidigitation to make like a doorbell noise?
Have you heard a doorbell noise?
I've heard of bells and doors.
It's just a door. It's not a doorbell. It's a door knocker. Like the.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can make a door knocker noise.
Okay, that sure is a knock.
No response. Oh, I forgot to mention, because I'm an asshole. When she went inside the hole, she was mid-transformation as she went inside to fit in it.
So she went back into small mode.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if I've got any way to get in there.
You could try knocking the sound again.
Can I just keep prestidigitating like a cold wind into the hole? So she'll want to come to the door to probably like close it, and I'll be like, I'll just wave.
It's a hole.
Make
I
a
can't fit in the
perception.
hole, I guess. I
You make a cold wind that could have go into it, but nothing happens.
Hmm. I don't think I have anything that I can do with this. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with this?
What are you supposed to do? I don't know.
You're just mad I had the fucking glasses. You didn't plan on me finding this.
Not this early. But
I'm gonna prestidigitate fireball sounds. Just explosions.
okay, on that advantage then. Okay, you immediately hear a bit, not, I wouldn't say hear, but you feel a bit of rumbling through that hole, and then suddenly, make a dexterity saving throw.
That's fine. I'll say I would have said that I had backed away from the hole at that point. It's just like a boom, boom, runs away. Just like it was either that or I was gonna set an alarm over the hole and then just hide behind a tree.
Just a fucking Apple alarm ringtone.
Yeah, literally
Just-
be like, she'll come out eventually.
You're just trolling. This is devious.
I don't think it's as devious as leaving a little girl on the streets for fucking 4 years, but you know,
Little
to
girl.
each their own.
Little girl, she was a grown ass woman.
You were kids though.
No,
Please,
he
this was
left
4
when he
years
was an
ago.
adult. In
Yeah,
human years, they
well.
both left when they were adult.
In human years, got it.
As in, like,
She still acts like a child though.
Yeah, I know that's the problem.
That is a
Because it was spoiled
18.
entitlement, and it's like
That's
no.
16 plus 2, 18.
okay, as soon as you make that noise of fireball sort of whooshing through, within 3 seconds, she darts out of, the little cave hole to pounce on you, but you quickly roll or dodge out of her sight. She tumbles.
I just backstep.
She tumbles and rolls into a tree before falling out and landing on her back. God damn it, who found me again? Who are you? Wait a minute. You.
He just waves.
The little the fucking
She prepares a fireball.
He puts his hands up.
Why are you surrendering?
Because I'm not here to fight?
What do you mean? You're supposed to fight. Inakra sent you, didn't he?
No, I left him. I'm here of my own volition. Not his.
You left.
He couldn't care less, I guess.
You left him. Like
Do what you will. I speak no lie.
you left him? Or you wanted to live and come back?
Well, I mean, he's gonna ask about me eventually. I have diplomatic things, you know, the whole job thing I need to take care of. But that's not this. He's still holding his hands up, not moving.
All of you people annoy me. And she tries to go back inside the hole.
Wait.
What?
I'm here to help you, not hurt you.
Help? I don't need help.
You sure?
Yeah, so leave me alone. Already
So
got.
you would rather go back into the hole?
No, but I don't want to be listening or seeing you in my face.
Okay, what if I stand behind this tree? And he'll step sideways behind the tree.
No, bitch.
I-
I love him.
I know you're still there.
Oh, so you do have object permanence.
Was your reason coming here was to point and laugh at me?
No, actually. But I find humor disarms a lot more than it doesn't.
Fine. What do you want? My voice is going away. Hold on.
That's what she sounds like now. When she's not putting on the deep grr voice.
The deep.
She's actually just a girly.
I'm in my girls and my 19-year-old self. Hi, my name is Clancy. I went to Stevenson High. I'm into biology and I really love stars. You know, I'm an Aries, right? We're supposed to be like confident and passionate people.
Please. I want to drink a bottle of arsenic.
Okay. Why are you here? If not to laugh at me and not to kill me.
What? Why would I laugh at you? Why would I kill you?
Do
You
you
came
not see
for
the
help, did you
situation
not?
I'm in? I'm living in a hole in the ground. I used to have a whole cave with riches and a beautiful hoard. But no, it was all taken away.
And why is that?
You are a dragon, aren't you? A hoard's important to every dragon.
Yes, I mean, why was it taken away? Anakris was giving us some information about
I don't want to hear
what
about
was
Anakris.
happening. He was talking about what was happening or had happened between you two, and I found it to be rather unconvincing, so I came to ask you instead.
Why do you want to know about that? It's in the past. I don't care about him anymore.
Then why did you show up on his doorstep?
I was kicked out. I needed a place to stay to lay low. That's it. And I was trying to take over his kingdom.
That was a lot of taking over for sitting and waiting for him perched on his house.
Well, I can't just take it. I have to fight him.
Hmm.
And he won. So,
It seems like you wanted something else than just to take over his kingdom, though. I just can't pinpoint what. Regardless, it seems you need help.
I don't need help. Especially from the likes of a person who doesn't understand the importance of a hoard.
He laughs at that. Just a chuckle.
And apparently doesn't understand when he gets insulted. No wonder Anakris just left you. You don't even understand what it means to be a dragon. And you are a dragon. Yeah, you
Maybe
are a
you
dragon.
have too much of an ego right now.
Ego's
for one
important.
who has nothing, though. Ego without substantial backing is hubris.
I can back it up. We can fight right now. I can kill you right now. I can make Anakris squirm in his feet if I can kill you right now.
Then why didn't you? If you could fight him and you could kill him so easily and so badly, you sat on his steeple. But you didn't. I heard you were once friends. Is that true?
Once.
And what happened?
Why are you so keen into looking the past, huh?
Because it's still affecting the future.
The future.
Neither of you are happy right now. Correct? He's miserable. You're living in a hole, miserable.
He's miserable. He's miserable?
Oh, yes.
He has a whole
hates the
kingdom. He has
politics.
people underneath him, albeit it's, mortals and not dragons. He has an area of his own. He can live in whatever that building is and live in prosperity. As for me, I lost everything. Did he ever help? No. And he's miserable. The hell he has to lose.
I guess losing what he's already gained. He did get very mad at me when I started asking him these things, going as far to slam the table and break the door, so I don't know if he was being very forthcoming, but I do know I said some things that he hated to admit had some merit to them, though he wouldn't say them.
Hate to admit he's wrong. Yeah, that's him.
He'll just nod, as in an affirmant to the shred of regret.
You're agreeing with me.
Oh, quite. He was very unhappy when I suggested that a theory. He first told it that he wanted you and him to leave because it was not worth being salvaged. And I pointed out that potentially from your perspective, a longtime friend that sees their friend's dad turn and run away and then them do the exact same thing to them, though they promised they would always be together, would be an ultimate form of betrayal. He did not like that one bit. Is anything I'm saying striking a chord or anything? He will step back out from behind the tree and he will sit. Come. And as much as he hates to admit it, he may need you now more than ever. In fact, in his eyes, he thought you had died after he left.
Me died.
So I think he may also be grappling with the idea that you are still here.
I don't need him to care. He left. That was his decision, and I made my decision. He decided to betray his own rat and dragon kind to be a human. I decided to continue living in it. I stood my ground.
He left because he wanted to offer a better way for the both of you. Or so his goals and how he claims.
Are there any red?
He talks about
Are there
the
any
cycle
dragons
of
in his
death.
living area? Wow, I spoke normal like that. Hold on.
I mean, there's me and my group as of now. There's probably more.
Nope, I don't care about that. Actually, before I continue speaking,
Cops.
I was about to say,
literally
literally
Min
Min.
lives there, so you're already proven wrong.
okay, sorry. We'll continue the conversation in 5 minutes, then I'm gonna get food, and then we'll take a mini break as I'm getting food, just to let you know. We still are gonna end at 10:30 though, so...
I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay, so I'll try to do this quickly. Look, I know there's that little dragon there that runs around him like a dog, and there's you people. I heard what you guys did in the Jinn Kingdom. But besides that, I don't care what he does anymore. I needed to see how he was handling the situation. And the fact he wasn't even at home shows how pathetic he is. Not even protecting his territory when that dragon with the human manipulator is there.
First, you lie not only to me but to yourself. 2, what's human manipulator? What incident?
And at this point, she actually polymorphs into her humanoid form, her mortal form. And she appears as a tiefling, sort of like worn out clothes with holes in them. A simple, like, shirt and pants covered with, like, dirt patches. And her hair braided into such, horns sticking out and tail and such. Just go inside the cave. I don't want to speak out here.
He will stand up, prestidigitate himself off with the dust, and follow her.
She slides into the hole and waits for you to go in there.
Alright, I'm jumping down.
Make a dexterity or...
If she came out of the hole as a dragon, though, I don't.
She
get
did it,
how
like, mid-transformation. She, like, went out as a human, and then as she came out, she transferred into a dragon.
Okay, never mind.
Do you need me to
Dexterity
yank
what?
you?
Dexterity what?
I guess just dexterity throw.
Throw? Okay. Ah, that one's a 17.
You slip in a bit easier this time, and you sort of fall and you kind of like slip and slide into a tunnel until you just go into a literal hole area where it's just a dirt-shaped bed and a bucket of water, some food that's clearly stolen from the garden, and a few pieces of gold and gems in the corner. I can only fit as a mortal in here, so if you tell Inakris about this, I will kill you.
He looks at her deadpanned, just like again, what business would I have telling him?
Good. Anyway, I'll explain to you. And that's it. After I explain to you, you leave, okay? I don't need
He
your...
narrows his eyes.
I don't need your... goody two-shoes helping hand here, okay?
Well then, potentially how it goes, you help yourself instead. I will just give an opportunity to do so, if I can if I can find it.
I will have to take a break, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. That's a good pausing point if we don't get anywhere else, but
Pausing point for the
Yeah.
stopping this session, or...
Yeah,
if it needs
worst
to
case.
be.
A weak girl.
And there she goes. But it's like, huh?
Yeah. It can be, if you guys need to end it early. We'll just say it's a cliffhanger. If you want, we can continue the session on a
Yeah.
different day if people are free. Otherwise, we'll just continue a longer session next week.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Schedules.
All good.
They happen.
Alright.
Me when I'm currently scheduling.
Alright.
You know what I'm scheduling?
Me
You
when
know,
I eat
schedule
the
it.
sketch.
We'll leave off a
Ye-
improper cliffhanger, so say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.